Hey everyone, this video is going to get interesting. Before we begin, please consider subscribing to my channel or give this video a like, comment below on what else you'd like to see in the future. And in addition, if you see any gear in the video that you might be interested in, there are links in the description below. Last but not least, there are 3 dots on the bottom of the video right next to the like button. You can donate to the channel that way by clicking the thanks button, and the rest is yours. So I appreciate anything that you can give. But let's start with the big question. We're going to ask ChatGPT to write a worship song, but we have to understand what ChatGPT is. If you're unfamiliar with it, it's basically a really interesting AI software that you can ask anything of, and it will give you back information. Now, most of the information is true, but sometimes it can get mixed up because it's either pulling from the wrong sources or it's just not understanding your actual question. So if it takes you to write a song about a day, it can write a song in about 10 seconds. So it's really interesting. And again, sometimes you might get something that's really good, and sometimes you might get something that's really not so good. So we're going to see what we can get right now. So let's type it in. Write a worship song. And here we go. Wow. That is crazy. No. Oh my gosh. It's already written 2 verses. It's on the chorus. The bridge. Oh my goodness. This is insane. Oh, and an outro as well. It's done. How long? That was less than 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. I'm looking at my MacBook and it's telling me that's how long the screen recording is. So it wrote a song in less than 30 seconds. But let's just take a look and see what it actually says. So it says, all the earth will sing your praise. All the nations shout your name, for you are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. I can agree with that. That's theologically correct. Chorus, holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, worthy of all honor, worthy of all praise. Okay, I can get behind that as well. Verse 2, you have made the blind to see, you have set the captives free, you have brought salvation to our hearts and given us new life. That's pretty good as well. There's nothing that I disagree with yet. Chorus, same words as before. The bridge, you are the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. You are the one who was and is to come. All creation bows before you. Okay, that still works. You are the one who was and is to come. That makes sense. And then the chorus again and the outro. All glory and honor belongs to you alone. All glory and honor belongs to you alone. I can get behind this. This is insane. Again, as far as I can see, it just at first glance, this is all theologically correct. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, it just means that it lines up with Scripture. And as a worship leader, for me, this is really big. All right, so let's take it to the next level and see what we can do with the guitar. And this sounds like Revelation song, right? We have. Since it has 3 holy holies in the chorus, it sounds like Revelation song. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, worthy of all honor, worthy of all praise. You can tell that I'm not a good singer, but this is why I do guitar tutorials, but go figure. That sounds really close to Revelation song, right? But let's see if we can make it our own, since it's ChatGPT's version. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty, worthy of all honor, worthy of all praise. That I can kind of get behind. Now that's just the chorus, and I don't want to bore you with going through everything, but we could extrapolate that in another video. But let's go a step further. So we asked ChatGPT to write a worship song. Let's see if it can write something in the style of a popular worship team. This time we're going to ask it to write a song in the style of Bethel. Oh my goodness, here we go. Crazy. It's already on the chorus. Okay. Interesting. Already through verse 2, into the middle of the second chorus, bridge already. I wonder if it has the same kind of format. It has to go through there and there's an outro. It has to end with an outro. And already we're done. It's insane. So let's talk about what we have here. Verse 1. In the midst of all my fears, you are the anchor for my soul. When the waves are crashing in, you are the rock I cling to. Okay, so that doesn't really rhyme, but we can go from there. Chorus. You are my refuge, my strong tower. That kind of sounds like Cutlass. My shelter in the storm. Okay, you are my God, my everything. I will worship you forevermore. That's kind of cool. I like that. When the night is dark and long, you are the light that guides me through. When the road is rough and steep, you are the strength that carries me. I don't appreciate the non-rhyming there. Maybe I'm just used to that, but it's okay. Chorus, the same thing as before. Bridge, I lift my hands in adoration. Ooh, I pour out my heart to you. I give you all my devotion. My God, I worship you. That is cool. I actually like that. That could be a chorus for something. The chorus is the same, of course, as before, and then the outro. You are my everything. I will worship you forevermore. You are my everything. I will worship you forevermore. This is just mind blowing. Like, this is crazy how fast, number one, it can write a song. And you have to put that in air quotes, right? What does it really mean when it writes a song? Is it an actual song that you can play like right now? Well, we did that just a minute ago, but is it something that you can bring in front of a congregation? So let's talk about that one part that I like, that bridge. I lift my hands in adoration. That was cool. I lift my hands in adoration. I pour out my heart to you. I give you all my devotion, my God, I worship you. That's crazy. That's something that AI wrote. That's not something that I wrote. So here comes the big thing and the elephant in the room. This is why I'm making this video. There's another YouTuber. His name is Rick Beato. He's just really good at his job. He's a music producer, as far as I understand. He's a multi-instrumentalist. He can play drums, I believe, but I also think he can play guitar as well as keys. But he's just all around a great musician. And he had a quick interview with Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins. I made a live at lunch and talked about this, but to make things really brief, he basically said, and this is Billy Corgan from Smashing Pumpkins, he basically said that AI is going to be all over the music writing process, basically into the future. And we have to be ready for that. And us as worship leaders, and I say us, I'm pointing to myself and maybe you as a viewer, this is a great tool, but we have to double check and make sure it's theologically correct and it's not super redundant, but it could be something that could be a foundation, a starting point that you can use and then tweak to make sure it's, number one, correct with scripture and lines up with everything. Number two, that the congregation will appreciate it. And number three, overall, it will glorify the Lord and doesn't really exalt yourself. It will glorify God. Hey, thanks so much for watching, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button, comment below, and what else you'd like to see in the future. And again, if you really enjoyed this video or enjoy my content in general, click the three-dot icon that's right by the like button. And there's a way to donate to the channel by just pressing the thanks button, and you can go from there. I really appreciate your generosity, really appreciate your viewership, and have a great week. God bless.